Okay, it's been a while since I've recorded anything for this channel. And this probably won't be that long either, but so it's been a couple weeks since I've done any kind of video for this channel, and I've just had a lot of shit going on in my life, and so I haven't really cared about it, I guess, is the best way to put it, because that's the truth. So I haven't really cared about it, and part of me, I think, even forgot all about it. I feel like at this point, if I'm going to keep doing it, I need to probably invest in a microphone and some actual equipment or whatever, instead of just a phone, or upgrade at least to a better iPhone, which I might do anyway. But I just know that when I listen to the videos, I don't know, it seems like I talk too fast, or it's hard to understand what I'm saying. And I know that when I'm listening on this phone, it's hard for me to hear. So there's something wrong with the microphone, I think. And so if I'm going to keep doing this, I need to get a better phone, at the very least, and at the most, start looking into some actual equipment. If anybody out there knows anything about equipment for this kind of thing, what works best, or if I should just go down to Lynn's Audio Video and see what they got going on, I don't know. Anyway, I'm still super disappointed about work, the food industry is shit. Can I just say, especially the fast food industry. I thought regular restaurants were full of assholes and bitches and fucking passive-aggressive cowards and things like that. And it absolutely is. There's so little sophistication in the restaurant industry, it's not even funny. And anybody that actually works in that industry would absolutely agree. It's just kind of the foodie snobs and stuff that would say, oh no, it's so sophisticated culinary art. No, that's all just magazines and, advertisers and shit, Anyway, it's just a rough fucking industry. And that term, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen, absolutely comes from somewhere, And it's not that you can't stand the fucking heat. You just can't stand the motherfuckers, You just can't stand the fucking assholes. Today I am so tired. Physically. I slept like shit because my shoulder's all fucked up and acting up again. And so it took me hours to fall asleep. And then when I did fall asleep, finally, it just wasn't enough. Like hours to sleep. So I'm exhausted. I feel like shit and I'm real cranky. And then I get to go in and work with a bunch of bitches that, not a bunch of them. Some of them are fine. But, in general, they're all just kind of shitty. They're fake nice to you. And I don't have the patience for that. And it's encouraged is the thing. Like the manager there encourages people to be fake happy. Ugh. Anyway, I know that when you go into a fast food place, you don't want to see a bunch of grumpy old ladies with no fucking makeup on. Yeah, what do you want? It reminds you of fucking lunch at the, in like school, like the lunch ladies and shit. That's exactly how I feel today, though. I feel exactly like a fucking lunch lady. I'm just like, I just want to walk in, get my shit done, do my job, get the fuck out. I absolutely feel cranky as fuck. And I know they're going to have me on the fucking cash register again. Even though I'm figuring it out. It's not like I'm goddamn stupid, but they treat me like I am, so I hate it. Imagine that, hating something, working somewhere where people treat you like you're stupid. I hate having to wear my fucking hair like this. They don't let me wear a fucking cap or anything because I'm supposedly supervisory. A collared shirt means you're a big deal. Anyway. But then I don't go to the supervisor meetings, and I'm not being trained anymore like I was supposed to be, and I'm still barely half-time. And people give me shit for wearing makeup. You know, so I'm walking in there today looking just like this. I'm saying, bitch, now complain about me wearing makeup. Fuck. um, so also, just really quick, I want to say that at one point I thought this channel would be about things that I was doing in my life that made me happy. But I've noticed lately there's just not a lot yet right now, other than, you know, the witches dance that I'm doing. I don't have anything else going on in my life that's making me happy right now. Oh wait, that's not true. 2 days from now, I'm going to go see Gary Numan in concert, and I have a meet and greet scheduled with him. I don't think I can record that. That would be amazing if I could get somebody to record it for me. Ooh, I don't know how to do that though. But probably not, you know. But that would be so badass if I could just do that live. Anyway, I have adored and been obsessed with Gary Numan since I was a little kid. Like the very first time I heard the song Cars, blah, and then I saw what he looked like and his whole persona and everything. Oh my God. And I was absolutely obsessed as a little girl, 12 years old. Maybe even younger, 11 maybe. Anyway, so, and then he wasn't famous in the States anymore. And so he kind of disappeared from everything and from my life and everything. And then, you know, I found out years and years later that he had always been famous in the UK. He stayed famous. And like he had this really rocky career where he was like kind of going up, 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 up. And then he was like, I guess he kind of retired when he was from touring, not from music, but from touring when he was very young. And he said that was like the biggest mistake that he could have made. And then he, you know, kept listening to people's advice and shit, and it just got worse and worse. And so he would put out albums and change his look and stuff like that. And I thought a lot of those looks were really cool, very funky. I love the blue period. Yeah, that's what I call it. I don't think he calls it that. But anyway, I thought it was stunning. And then, and so now he's like into like really kind of darker stuff. He's been very influential with Nine Inch Nails, and he performs with them every once in a while and stuff, and all kinds of things. And anyway, so the last album he made was last year. I think he put it out last year, September. Yeah. So called Savage, and it's a really, really good album. And I saw him last year in December, December 20th. I got to go see him in concert for the very first time. And I just couldn't believe it. I mean, there he was. There he was. I mean, he doesn't look anything like what he did when he was a kid, but he's like a whole new morphed persona. And, you know, he's like 60 now, you know. But he's still, oh my God, the energy that guy fucking puts out when he's performing, it's insane. Anyway, so I get to go and do a meet and greet on Saturday as well. I get to meet him. I had to pay a hefty sum that I don't really want to disclose. Mostly because my husband might see this video someday. Be like, what did you spend? Anyway, yeah, so I get to meet him on Saturday. I'm totally excited, but I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, what time, da-da-da. They never sent me any information on what to do for it, so we'll be working on that today to see how I find out. I have to go get a new outfit because I'm not wearing any of my shitty clothes to go meet this guy. I mean, honestly, I mean, if you guys can think of somebody that you just absolutely admire, that you had a massive crush on when you were a kid or whatever, you know, and, you know, life takes you in your directions, and then all of a sudden you get a chance to meet that person. Whatever. Yeah. You know, they call it fangirl these days, but I don't give a fuck. You can call me fangirl all fucking day long if that's what you want. You know what I mean? If that accurately describes my situation here. And so, what else? Oh, yeah. So, and then the concerts after that at some point, you know, and I want to take him a gift. So if you guys can think of a gift that I could take him, I hear he likes Fireball, but he doesn't drink a lot, supposedly. But he was doing shots on stage at the concert last year. So anyway, maybe I'll take some Fireball to him. He likes the Fireball. Anyway, He likes cake too, but I'm not taking a fucking cake. Yuck. Let's see. Oh, there's just a lot to do. I need to do my hair. I need to do my roots. Just because I'm 50 doesn't mean he needs to know about it. Anyway, what else? So yeah, so that's what's going on in my life that's making me happy right now. In 2 days, the concert's going to be here and gone. The Witch Dance I love, and I'm so excited about. I have to, but I have to like fix my broom from last year or make a new one, and then I need to come up with a new costume because all the costumes I did last year were just kind of make piece and stuck together with shit that I had. And this year I want to buy a costume, just buy a costume and be done with it. I did that last year at one point, but now I can't find the fucking costume. I know I put it in a box, but I was down there yesterday in the basement looking for it. Couldn't find it. So I'll have to look more thoroughly. Maybe on Sunday I can take the time to do that. But what else? Anyway, this channel is supposed to be about things that bring me joy, and so hopefully I can get some a little bit of footage to post from the concert and from the practices maybe, and maybe from my construction projects, my little witch costume projects. I might do some shoes, which I can record, and I might do, I need to fix my broom or make a new one, probably both. I've got the stuff to make a second one. And then my hat is very plain. I didn't realize how plain it was. And so I might do a little more elaboration on my hat. Although I did find a tinier version of the hat that I can just pin on and be done with it. I don't want like a big hat flopping around and falling off and stuff. I went to practice last night with my waist jingly scarf, like belly dancers wear. And halfway through practice, it fell off. So I'm just like, well, I guess I better pin that if I'm going to wear it. Which I would like to do. I'd like to wear it. And then, so there's all these aspects. And then my makeup. Anyway, I love doing makeup. I love the makeup part. I want to do a fake nose, but last year I tried to do the nose and chin, and I couldn't even fucking take it. I ended up ripping it off and washing my face because my face from the makeup was all just dry and itchy, and it was horrible, and I just couldn't stand it. Anyway, let's see. I'm at 13 minutes. 16 apparently is the magic number, except I have somewhere to be at 10 o'clock, and fuck. Anyway, I got so much to do, and I'm going to sit here and do a video instead. That's me in my life. Which brings me to the ADD diagnosis, which I don't know if I've mentioned before or not. I've recorded several videos that I intended to post since the last time I did, but because I don't know how to edit, a lot of them was just like, no, don't put that, and so I've deleted a lot of stuff too. Oh, God, I look like shit. I don't even want to go to work like this, but I don't want to put any more fucking makeup on for people that are just going to make fun of me and be shitty to me for putting makeup on. One of those bitches actually said something along the lines of, she said something like, well, I don't wear makeup. I don't like looking like a clown. She doesn't have any problem looking like a fucking cunty bitch, does she? Personally, I would rather look like a clown than a fucking cunty bitch. But I gave her a pass. 1, because I was at work. 2, she's been there longer. 3, I understand that kind of shit comes from a real hurt place. I know that cunty bitch has suffered. Okay? So I was merciful. And I didn't say shit. At least not to her. I walked back to the back because we were up in the front at the counter when she said that, and there were no customers or anything, but, guests. There were no guests present. And so I walked back to the back because I was like, okay, I don't need to listen to any more of this shit. Because she was being real passive aggressive, saying it to somebody else. She was saying it to someone else, but I was there. And I'm the only one that wears any fucking makeup there. So anyway, so I walk back to the back, and the one girl says, well, she wasn't talking about you. Well, if she wasn't talking about me, why would she feel like she needed to say that to me? She knew she was fucking talking about me. Fuck all those bitches. I'm gonna put some fucking makeup on. I hate the way I look right now. Fucking puffy eyes, no brows, and blotches everywhere and shit. Ugh. It's bad enough my hair has to look like a goddamn lunch lady. Ugh. Anyway. Ugh. I'm putting some fucking makeup on. Ugh. Alright, I am going to go. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, so, she wasn't talking about you. And I was like, you know what? It doesn't even matter. It's my face, and I can put makeup on if I fucking want to. And I just walked away from her. So she knew that I understood that bitch was talking about me, and she's a fucking blabbermouth, and so she'll turn around and she'll go and tell her, and I'm sure she'll just be like, whatever, because nobody gives a fuck anymore. Nobody gives a fuck if they are shitty to people anymore. At least that's how it is in the fucking food industry. A lot of rancid individuals. Rancid individuals. But I'm the asshole. Because I call them on it. I don't put up with that shit. That's not true. I put up with that shit because I have to keep my job. But I fucking notice it. I know it, and I see it, and I hear it, and I fucking keep track of it. For what? Who knows? As soon as I'm out of there, it won't even fucking matter. They will still be stuck in that shithole, and I'll be out. Where? I have no fucking idea. Somewhere. All right, I've reached 17 minutes, so bye.